Okay, cool. I think I have everything set up, and I changed up my lighting, so it should look a lot better. Hopefully. I guess we'll find out. There's so much cat hair on my mic. Oh my gosh. And I know why. There's not normally this much cat hair on my mic, but something happened. Something pretty good happened, and it kind of changed everything. Okay. Let's make this real small because I don't need to look at OBS. I mostly need to look at my stream thingy. Come on. There we go. Now I can actually see what all the buttons do. But can I actually just remove this? I'm trying to, okay, real quick, I'm trying to figure out my stream layout. Edit layout. If I put stream preview here. Oh no. Oh wait, and I can remove that. Ah, perfect. That's what I want. Yep, that is what I want. Boom, bam. Oh, that looks so much better. Now I can actually see everything. Um, except, damn. Now I can't see chat. Wait, I don't even have chat on, oh, I'll have chat come on screen here, so I'll see it. But I'm gonna see it with a delay. I still gotta figure that out. There's a, an extension that I can get where I can display chat on my screen, like my main monitor, and it won't, you guys won't see it. So I can have it be in a different position or larger or smaller or whatever than the one you actually see. So, okay, that's cool. But, honestly, I just kind of wanted to vibe. Because there's some stuff that I need to do and record and work on, and I don't really feel like doing any of it right now. Not yet anyway. I feel like just, just having a good relaxing afternoon before I get into everything. So we are going to remember how to play this game. Okay, that's not it. There we go. It's been a while since I played it. Oh, great, it's toggle. Cool. So it has been a while since I've actually recorded, and I can't even hear the water sounds. I don't want it to be too loud, but I want to at least be able to hear it. That's better. You guys let me know if it's too loud. If it's too loud, let me know. But it has been a good long while since I played this game. I actually beat this game. And part of why I really enjoyed it was because it helped teach me patience. Which that lesson's kind of out the window right now because I'm using the end game power washer. So I'm going to blow through this way quicker than I ever should be able to. But, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just doing this to have an excuse to boot up a stream and just kind of. Honestly, this is mostly just to practice talking for long periods of time and to practice talking into a mic because it is a different skill. Something I'm coming to find out is that my regular speaking voice and the way that I not really my voice, my cadence, my pacing, all of that really changes when I am recording my videos. And it's not even the same as when I stream. When I stream, it also is different because when I'm streaming, I'm trying to keep a very, very consistent pace throughout. I'm trying to continuously speak so that at no point is there too much dead air. But that also means that there are times where I kind of get rambly or, I trip over my words, and that I can't really do in my videos. Um, but also it's easier not to because I have a script and a teleprompter, and I'm going to be very open about that because I think a lot of YouTubers aren't. And the second, hello, great and powerful Trixie 34. Hello. I realize the chat is right where the camera is. Let me fix that. Let's go ahead and move chat over to that side so that it's not blocked. There we go. Hey, thank you for the follow, Trixie. Sound alerts, I swear to God, every single time I test it, it works, but I didn't hear a sound. Why? Hold on. Can I figure this out like super quickly? I might be able to, maybe not. Gosh. It's so frustrating because when I get my sound alerts set up, it seems to work and every time I like test it, but then during the stream it doesn't work. Oh, you heard a sound. Oh, perfect. So I can't hear it, but you can. Weird. That's not how it's supposed to work, but you know what? If you heard a sound, then I'm still happy about that. Also, thank you. This is a long time working on this setup and a lot of iterations of it not being good for me to get it to where I think it's actually a decent setup. I still have to fix getting chat onto that monitor because right now I kind of messed up my stream manager layout so I can't see chat easily. But yeah, so I talk on stream. You like albums a lot? Like music albums? Anyway, so I talk on stream way differently than I talk on camera versus talking in real life. Real life is the wrong way of putting it. Like day-to-day conversation. I don't change my voice. I just the pacing. Man, trying to figure out a good pacing for talking my videos is ridiculous. What type of music do you listen to, Trixie? Me personally, I'm the type of guy that I listen to whatever my fiance puts on, and half the time I end up adding all of that music to my own playlist. I have never been one to really find my own music. This feels like cheating. I'm using dementia music. I have never heard of such a thing. What is dementia music? Maybe I've heard of it. I'm also the type of guy that I don't know artists or band names. And so there have been times where people will be like, oh, have you heard this band before? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. There's no way of telling what I have and have not listened to because I just don't keep track of names of bands or artists or anything for no particular reason other than I just can't ever memorize it. I can't ever keep it in my head. What is that setting? A setting got changed. I'm looking at it. Oh, no, wait. It's saying set up, meaning it's not doing something yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is like 100% cheating. I'm 27% done with this map and I've been going for like 5 minutes. I am a horrible, dirty, rotten cheater, but that's okay. We could do 2 or even 3 of these guys if we need to. I am quietly doing a challenge for myself where I want to see if I can stream every single day. And rather than trying to like super crazy long streams, like in the past, I tried to do like 4 hours every single time. That's just not going to work. So I'm trying to stream every day for like an hour or more, just depending on the vibes of the stream. It's a Foreman album that normally 1 to 6 hours that shows the progression of dementia. That sounds intense. That sounds very intense. I mean, I do listen to intense music all the time anyway, but dang. That's certainly something. Music is one of those art forms that's just so interesting because there's always a type of music you've never heard of, and there's always like a genre or a style. My favorite's called the Grand Decline. I'm gonna check that out later. The Grand Decline. I'll remember that. That's a very fitting name. That is an extremely fitting name for the topic at hand. There's always like music genres or bands, artists, whatever, that you've just never heard of ever in your life, and you're like, who would ever listen to this? And then invariably someone's gonna say, oh, that's my absolute favorite type of music. That's part of why I love it so much. There is no such thing as um the Grand Decline is a 26-hour album. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. That's like a no, I don't even think there's a plane flight that's 26 hours. That doesn't make sense. I think the longest plane flight that I know someone who's been on is like 13 hours. So you'd have to listen to it on the way there and on the way back to get the full album. That's crazy. That's a long album. I love how music is so subjective. There is absolutely no such thing as um objectively good or objectively bad music. Um AI generated music, that's bad. Um that's objectively bad, but unfortunately sometimes it sounds good and then you learn that it's AI and you're like, "Oh, yay, a human had no part in making this." And that's always a kick in the teeth. That's happened to my fiance a lot lately and it's really starting to piss her off, which is really unfortunate. But human music made by humans. There is no such thing as objectively good or objectively bad human music. And I think that's pretty awesome because there's not very many things. I suppose all art forms can kind of fall under that category. But other than art, there is typically objectives. Normally, dementia albums are made from samples. That's interesting. I guess that would probably make it a little easier to make a 26-hour album. I really can't imagine. I can't imagine doing anything for 26 hours, even just listening to music. I feel like I don't know that I could stay awake for 26 hours. Maybe if I had to. If it was like a curse of slowly distorting those samples. That's oh, I see what you mean now. Oh, I can kind of picture it. I really got to check that out. That sounds pretty interesting. Although, if it's 26 hours, it really, I guess, can't be, you can't just listen to it for 5 minutes and then be like, oh yeah, this is good, or oh yeah, this is bad. I guess it would take a little bit of investment. Hey, yeah. I got time right now. Actually, well, there's only a few albums like that long. Okay, so they're not all that long. Oh yeah, you said like 1 to 6 hours. So there's probably quite a few that are shorter. Maybe I should listen to it while I play chess because that's how my brain feels. Oh my gosh, that game destroys me. I've never felt dumber in my life than when I boot up chess.com and I am absolutely winning. There is zero possibility of me losing the game. And then I hang mate in one. That takes skill. I don't know if anyone's ever said this, but it takes skill to go from a plus. I think I had like a +7, or I guess it would have been -7 advantage because I was black. I don't know. I was winning. I was really, really, really winning. And then I hung mate in one. Which the game was confused. Most albums about dementia are like 1900s music. My sister listens to a lot of music from the from the ye olden times. Forget what she called it. She didn't call it vintage, possibly something like that. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I do like seeing how people take something and change it to give it a different meaning. Which sounds exactly like that's what this music is. It's taking samples of other music and altering it and changing it to express something, which is kind of the point of art. So, good job. Then there is Nowhere at the Millennium of Space, a series of albums that based around the 2000s. Oh, now that's also very interesting. Because I was born in 01, so I grew up, excuse you. So I grew up listening to a lot of, because my mom was listening to music from the 90s and the 2000s. And so, again, can't give you names, can't give you artists, can't give you bands because I just don't know them. But there's a lot of songs that I listened to a lot when I was younger and still do sometimes. Just not as much. This part's my least favorite, which is why I'm doing it right now, because it is so tough to tell where the dirt is on these rocks. Oh my gosh. By the way, I'm 67% done with this. If I wasn't using the absolute best power washer, I would maybe be like, no joke, like 5% done. Maybe 10. But oh my gosh. Does this game really force you to move slowly at the beginning? And then in the end, they compensate by making all the dirt and grime like impossible to wash off in hard to reach places and making the maps absolutely ginormous, which is insane. So the Grand Decline and oh no, it was the Grand Decline. I know Millennium was in it. I can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna go watch, not watch the whole VOD, but I'm gonna go back through the VOD, so I'll see the name again. But I want to check those out because that sounds pretty interesting. Ah, I found it. I hate that. I hate that it does that, and I don't know how to turn it off. I don't want it to auto-complete it for me. I want to complete it on my own. That's so unsatisfying. There was so much left, and it took it from me. I'm going to write a complaint to the Department of Game Design and say, hey, they stole the satisfaction of completing the pond wall from me. Get them. The heck, retaining wall cap. What am I missing? Oh, underneath. Is that it? Am I missing the entire... Yeah, I was missing the underneath. Doghouse time before I forget, because I'm going to forget. I'll clean his bowl in his little doggy house. We're not going to clean the inside because I guess we actually don't really care about the dog too much. We just want to keep up appearances. That's all. Just make it look nice. Doesn't matter if it actually is nice. We got to give it the old landlord agreement. Treatment. Not agreement. Landlord treatment. What am I missing? Okay, there we go. Doghouse done. I did have half of mine, honestly. I had half of mine to be like, I'm just going to stream all day, but there's so much I need to do. This is like a vocal warm-up. Edge of my thoughts about 2010s. Are these all by like different artists, or are these all the same people? Okay. Actually, what first thing I'm gonna do after I end the stream is I'm gonna fix my chat situation and get that extension so that I can actually read chat without having to, go back and forth like this. I only want to look over here if I need to check, make sure everything looks nice. Otherwise, I'm gonna miss chats, and then I'm gonna feel bad because I hate missing when people say stuff. all by different artists, but some help out the others. I like that. Collaboration is good. Weird. Okay. Mental checklist. Mental checklist here. After the stream, I need to get that dang extension so that I can see chat. And then I'm going to deal with life and house stuff. Get that situated. Then I'm going to come back and finally get back into recording because, oh my sweet golly lord, does it bother me how long it's been since I've actually sat down to record anything. Actually, that's not true. I recorded something semi recently, as in like 3 weeks ago. And I somehow completely and utterly destroyed the audio. I don't know what I did. I toggled on every filter that I've ever used with this microphone. And so I was simultaneously constantly peaking and ducking, I think is what it's called. My voice just sounded terrible. There was no salvaging it. So I just got to restart on all those. Yay. Worst things have happened. But man, oh man, do I really want to finally get some stuff out. Which is part of why I'm streaming. That's part of why I'm doing this isn't to procrastinate, but instead to warm up and, you know, kind of not get back to being used to doing this, because I was never used to this, but literally just warm up my vocals, because otherwise it's gonna destroy me. My YouTube channel has 309 subs, but I'm failing at being creative. Got any ideas? Nothing beyond generic ones, unfortunately. My thing is, you have to find a niche that you genuinely enjoy or are good at, or on the flip side are hilariously bad at. And I'll explain what I mean by that in a second. Find a niche that speaks to you, and then think about, okay, you know, if I was a viewer, what could be kind of fun to watch? And the way I literally do it is, so my niche on my YouTube is D&D, all TTRPG, but mostly Dungeons and Dragons. So what I do is I watch a lot of other content creators that do D&D type stuff. And I look at it and I'm like, okay, what could I do? Like, if I were to make this exact video, how would I make it better? What would I do? And that's where I get my ideas from. In some part is I kind of look at what other people do, and it's not necessarily copying because I do it my own way. So I guess I'm not very creative in that regard because I'm emulating those that came before me and just doing it, trying to put my own spin on things and make it my own. Like the only 2 videos that are up right now are from a series that I'm going to continue called Monster Monday, where I review and talk about the different monsters in the game. I am not the only person to have ever done that, but I think the way I do it is a little different. So I don't know. I guess it depends on what your niche is, right? If your niche is music, I really have no idea. I don't really watch music-based content creators. But if your niche is like gaming, then a lot of times people just think of like, okay, how could I make a game like next to impossible to play? Like, a super overdone example, but like the Elden Ring no hit or the no death challenges, right? People look at, okay, how can I do this in a different way that could make it more interesting than just watch it? You play FNAF, Gmod, and 14D2. I don't know that last one, but I know the other 2. I wanted to get Gary's mod set up so that me and my buddies could play prop hunt like Markiplier played back in the day with his buddies, but I could not figure it out. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I forgot I had this one. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is the cheating one. Oh, Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, I do know Left 4 Dead 2. Why couldn't I remember it? Yeah, see, FNAF, I have no idea because I stopped watching anyone play FNAF so long ago for no other reason than I played FNAF 2. I think it was the second one on the app, like when it was just an app, and I beat it my very first try. And I'm like, I've reached the pinnacle. The only other FNAF game I've ever watched content for is Security Breach. I don't know. I think if you have your niche and you know the type of content you want to make videos about, I think it's just about having fun with it, doing it in a way that you enjoy, and go from there. I'm gonna be so honest. We as viewers, we can always tell if you, uh, the content creator, are not having fun with your videos and are just doing something unique or quirky just for it to be different from everything else. That's why I stopped doing gaming videos, because it was actually genuinely going to kill my love of gaming. And it did do damage to my love of gaming. I find it very hard to game. You have a lot of other channels? Yeah, I have two, but one of them isn't really a real channel per se. One of them's just a place where I upload my VODs. Speaking of, I didn't upload my VOD from my last stream, so I got to do that. Man, there's so much more to this content creator stuff, man. It's actual like work. I can't just press a button and get money. Tisk tisk. I don't know. Thankfully, I found the niche of, D&D TTRPGs where there is never going to be any such thing as me running out of things to talk about. That fortunately for me, that'll just never happen. I will always have something else I can talk about, something else I can do. With gaming, sure, I had that in terms of I'll never run out of games to play, but it was just killing my love of gaming, so I had to stop. It's actually what my channel started off as, and all those videos are still uploaded. I didn't delete them, but they're unlisted. So the only way people can watch them is if they click on the playlist tab on my channel, then they can see them. I just didn't want them on my front page anymore. I don't know, man. I'm just starting out. I'm brand new at this, which kind of sucks because I uploaded my very first YouTube video like 5+ years ago. And I think back of like, man, if I had just stayed consistent, if I had just elected to not give up pretty much immediately, if I had just elected to not just give up immediately, then I could have been so much farther. Is it fine to say the name of my channels? I purposely not said that just in case. Hi, Cully. Yeah, we're having a conversation. Yeah, we're having a conversation. I think my rules are pretty straightforward. It doesn't really feel like you're trying to self promo. I think we're just having a conversation about channels, so I'm chill with it if you talk about your channels here. How you doing, Cully boy? Also, man, your name in Discord being totally different threw me off so bad. I did not know that was you for the longest time, and I just thought you were not in the Discord. I thought you just were not a part of the community. And I was like, dude, this guy's like always in his chat, always talking, but he just does not fuck with us on the Discord at all. That was kind of a mind-blowing situation, finally realizing that I do know you. Okay. this is the part where I start to lose it a little bit because there's dirt right behind this propane tank and I'm never going to be able to get to it because if you stand, you're too tall. And if you sit, you're too short. So we're just going to keep going and I'm not going to lose my mind and everything's going to be okay. But this is like the single worst part of this entire game is this grill right here. See this dirt on the food shelf. Okay, good. Is it done? No, of course not. Why would it be done? Why would it be done? Are you done now? Okay. Is it done? Oh my gosh, I got it. But I'm at 99%, not 100. So what still needs cleaning? Clean, clean, clean. Everything clean. Retaining walls. Which one? Which retaining wall? Where are you? When I click it, it's supposed to highlight. What is a retaining wall? Retaining walls, 2 out of 3. So I'm looking for 3 walls, and one of them should be like glowing white. I got no idea. Oh, what about pond liners? See, it glows white. Okay, so the wall is tiny. Nice, fun, awesome. Love that for me. It's going to be teeny tiny, nearly impossible to find. Cool, got it, got it. Oh my god, yeah, it is tiny. In the staircase shed, I'm going to check both those places. I'm going to check the staircase first. Wait. Oh, I thought I saw glowing. What is a retaining wall? Oh, there it is. So somewhere here, there's dirt. Where? Where? Oh, there we go. Golly. Lawnmower engine? What the shit? Where? Oh, never mind. Fence posts. Yeah, there's not a lot of them. And fence tops? Okay. Yeah, without this feature, um, without this feature, I would never be able to finish this game. 97%. Okay, which one? The one I'm literally looking at. Okay, cool. Cool. And then fence stops. Is it you? 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 What about you? Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. The wrong thing. I was looking at the those little guys. I don't. Oh, yay! We did it. And that took like how long? 30 minutes. The first time I did this, it took me like 2.5 hours. And now we get a cute little time lapse of me cleaning. Yeah, I thought about restarting all my progress in this game so that I can get like the money again and have that like, you know, because normally you'd get like dollar amounts. You'd get this amount of money would increase. Hell no, I'm never doing that. I am instead just going to do free play. Which other one should I do? Maybe we'll do a vehicle. Let's do a vehicle. Arm. Oh, you know what's funny? Which one is it? Is it the dirt bike? No, it's this one. This one's really funny because if you have everything, so let me go to the proper one, right? If you have this guy, you can almost, I think it's this one. It might not be. Oh, no, I'm messing it up. Oh, can't get, you notice that? Yeah. I have his permission for that. Don't ask me how I know it. Just know that if anyone ever redeems it, I will leak it. It's not that one. Oh, it might be this one. Oh yeah, it was this one. I messed it up. I've seen someone do that one in like 5 seconds. It was so funny. Yeah, I spent a long time trying to come up with all these different things to spend channel points on. You know, just be funny and have some actual substance to it. The two below it, I think one of them costs 1 million, one of them costs 10 million. I put them that expensive because I don't ever want those to be redeemed. Ever. I never want that to happen. But hey, if somebody saves up 1 million channel points and redeems it, I'm going to be doing a lot of push-ups. That's fine with me, but there's a 3 max per stream. Just so that I'm not doing nothing but push-ups the entire stream. Yeah. I put those in there so I can get some exercise. Because otherwise I'm just going to be sitting at my desk way too long. No, yeah, yes. I know you guys because I know what we did to Gabriel. He owes like, what? Like 400 squats or something like that. Your first, second, and third. I wish I was a way to make it so that only one person can redeem one of those, because I do genuinely think it'll be really funny to see who redeems first, second, and third. I didn't want to make it, or maybe I should make second and third cost more. No, because then no one will redeem it. Oh no. I wanna find a way to make that actually like work, because I think that'd be funny. Okay. The drill sucks. We're not gonna do the drill. I know that. I think maybe the... Oh, okay, honestly, the problem is the vehicles are just too quick. Let's just go back to the locations. We did the back garden. Honestly, the skate park is kind of fun because it's large enough that I think this will be our last one. I don't think we're going to do 3. Unless I do like another small one. Let's clean the decline. The decline. Okay, did I just run by it? Okay, yeah. So there's my stool and my ladder. Oh yeah, so Coley, you're gonna be making me do a lot of push-ups? That's very rude of you. Wait a second. I don't think... I can't see when you guys redeem things. Hold on. You might have already redeemed something. Let me edit layout. I need to add in chat. There we go. Yeah, I was not able to see if y'all redeemed something. So let's do that. And... oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait. I'm trying to get it. There we go. Now I can see chat. Can I see when someone redeems something? That's interesting. I cannot. That's a problem for later. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out when I figure it out. Oh, wait, maybe you redeemed it earlier? I don't see it. I don't know, bro. I don't know how this streaming thing works. Okay, Trixie, here's a test for you. How old do you think I am? Because no one can come to a consensus on how old I look. It's very funny. Gabriel likes to make fun of me, which is so rude because I could do that to him, but he doesn't show his face. Do I want to cheat on this one? See, look how freaking powerful this is. This is like 27. Gabriel says differently. This 34, 38. That's crazy. I'm 25. Yeah, I'm 25. I swear to God. That's interesting. Yeah, Gabriel likes saying, he likes joking. He's like, you're like 35. You're like in your 30s. You're like 40. I'm like, no. No, I'm not. Can't wait to be 30, though. That'll be nice. My beard will start to fill in and look better. So I can't wait for that. Okay, that one's cheating. That one's just straight up cheating. We can't use that one. I'm pretty sure you only get that one after you beat the game. Or you get it in your, like, last job of the game or something. We don't condone cheating. Not in this community. Although, I'm regretting that immediately. I'm 700? I wish. Well, if I was 700, I better be rich. I don't understand. How can you be immortal and broke? Like, come on, man. That doesn't even make sense. You could just give yourself your own inheritance. Fake your death. Go walk back in. Just shave your mustache and all that. Pretend you're your long lost son. No one would ever know. Although you'd get taxed on your money. Aha! I did it. I think the way I did this last time was I did all the floors first, then the stairs. Oh no, actually I'm already doing it differently. Because I did this bowl like last time I played this. Oops. Oh well. It's alright. We'll figure it out. I'm just trying to also remember how fast I can actually walk while maintaining the pressure needed to get everything. Because I don't want to have to go back. Backtracking in this game is killer. The most torture is give someone immortality but give them dementia so they will just rot into a lifeless ragdoll. Yeah, that'd be pretty terrible. It sounds pretty awful. I wouldn't actually want to be immortal. Unless I could like turn it off at a moment's notice and just be like, alright, I'm mortal now. Then maybe. But probably not. Probably not. You know, I know for a fact that Gabriel is just sitting around at home. He's not even showing up. He don't actually care about me. I know it. Fake friend, I say as I have like a 4 stream streak. It's just an awkward time for me. He streams at like 6, is it? Something like that? It's not always exactly at 6. It's just a really awkward time for me. Most times I'm busy. I'm doing something at that time. And then bro also only streams for like an hour. So then by the time I'm able to sit down and watch him, he's gone. Terrible friend. I really hope, because I didn't even think about this, the channel reward for 100 million, I really hope, even as a joke, it's not against TOS to claim that I will do that. I don't know Twitch TOS very well. So I very well could be breaking it by even having that. I'm going to look that up. I would be very, very unhappy if I got in trouble over a joke. Would you rather make everyone immortal but you are mortal, or turn into stone for 300 years but when you are free you get $600 trillion? Everyone immortal but I'm mortal. That would curse my family and my fiance and everyone I ever know into, oh well, okay, first of all, if everyone's immortal, the world is going to end in like 20 years, because that means everyone who is currently alive will never die, no matter what stage of life they're at. So good old grandpappy, who's like trying to take his final breaths right now, is suddenly going to have to live forever. He's never going to leave the hospital, meaning that bed is never going to clear up. So the world's going to end in like 20 years if I pick that one. If that, it might even be quicker. I don't really want to turn into stone for 300 years. Because I don't want to leave everyone behind. But I guess if it's between that and literally ending the entire world and putting everyone I love into this hellscape of which there is no possible way of getting out, I'll take the stone. And you can keep like 599 trillion, 2 billion of that money. I just want like just a measly $998 billion. That's all I want. I'm good with that. 998 billion, I think I'll be good. Oh wait, 300 years. Money might not even be a thing in 300 years. I might just turn into stone, go into the future, and immediately die to the new diseases that are there. Interesting. Can I pick neither? Can I do that? Is neither an option? Must I proceed with this? That is the question. Who's turning me into stone? Is it like the government? Am I like, I have to go into the future and like give them knowledge or something? Or is this just some like mean ass witch who's like, hey, fuck you, you're stone now. And you still can't legally call yourself the Rock because then you'll get sued. But I can probably drag out a lawsuit for $300 and then I'll have 600 trillion to give my lawyers. That's probably how much that'll cost. 300-year lawsuit. Crazy. Huh. I fear that I have made a mistake. I fear that I have done this in a way where I am not only going to have to backtrack, but backtrack in a way that's going to be really annoying for me. Sag. I'm going to Sag Farm now. Because as Gabriel says, it is my favorite thing to do. See, I'm missing things. I'm missing it. This is not good. Not good at all. I think I really want to try 007. I was thinking about this earlier today. It looks like a fun game from what I've seen Gabriel play of it. I don't know how many copies are in my Steam family library, but I definitely want to try playing it. I don't know that I will play it on stream. I think I'll just play it for fun. But yeah, I watched him play a little bit of it and I was like, ooh, this is pretty sweet. Though it's young James Bond, which I'm not used to seeing. The only James Bond I ever watched was the what's his name? The new one, the one with the guy with the really bright blue eyes. What the hell is his name? It's not Sean Connery. I know it's not Sean Connery. But that's the only name that's coming to mind right now. Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig. That's the only James Bond I'm familiar with, so seeing a young James Bond was a little interesting to me. I didn't know he was ever young. Thought James Bond was always a guy in his 40s. Oh yeah, how does the lighting look? Well, I guess I'll have to ask Juan when he gets here, because he's the one that commented on it last time. I'll have to make sure I go full camera again before the end of this and tell him to watch that part of it, because I changed up my lighting. I made it colder. He said it was pretty warm, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but he mentioned that it kind of made everything look very similar color-wise. I'm getting a phone call. This number has called me like dead ass 20 times in the past 3 days. And no, it is not anything genuine. It is just a full-on scam. Oh, little kitty or little puppy. Oh, that's so cute. He left. That looks like, well, okay, that looks like dog paws, but I feel like it's got the dexterity of a cat. Yeah, I've been getting so many calls and I'm so tired of it. No, thank you. I don't want you to call me anymore. And well, okay, not even the same number. It's just the same people because I keep blocking the number and then they call from a different number, which is how you know that it is just completely either a scam or just salespeople when they just call from different numbers. Or you're just getting plain old harassed. But thankfully that's not the case with me right now. The hell? How did his paws get on the wall there? Unless they didn't. It could just be my power washing madness. Going insane from the fumes. Oh goodness. Would you rather eat a grain of sand for no taxes and free subscription and 50 plus lifespan to all your family and immune to infections, but the sand multiplies by 2 every 6 months and it can't leave your body because of magic, or solve world hunger, but every food everyone you know mutates them into a blob of flesh? Every food everyone you know mutates them to a blob of flesh. I feel like both of those are really bad. Well, okay, here's my hot take. We can solve world hunger right now. We have the solution to world hunger. There is more food on Earth than we could possibly all consume. It is simply a matter of distributing it. And that change can happen without magic. But giving all of everyone I know 50, like, no, okay, so I don't have any taxes and I have like free subscription. I'm gonna assume that means everything. I got a free subscription to everything. And they get 50 years added onto their life with no risk of infections. Like, yeah, I'll do that. Now the sand is gonna kill me pretty quickly. It is going to kill me pretty quickly when you think about it. Because it'll go from, so let's do this math real quick. Hold please. Okay, let's do this math real quick. So I start off with 1. Every 6 months it multiplies into 2, or multiplies by 2. So 1 times 2, so that's month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's in 16. So in 8 years, I will have 32,768 grains of sand in my body, and it can't be removed. Now let's do this. Let's figure this out. What is the volume of, let's say, 33,000 grams of sand? I had caps lock on. That is 20 liters. Okay, so I would be dead way before that. Way before that. Holy shit. Yeah, so grams. Oh no, wait. No, grains. Yeah, I was counting grains. Did I type grams? What is the volume of 33,000 grains of sand? Let me make sure I did that right. Oh, whoa, wait. Huh? There's no there's no way that's right. Google is saying that 33,000 grains of sand is the equivalent of one drop of water, and hmm, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh, each each grain is one drop of water. Hmm. Okay, you didn't say the type of sand. Hold on. I'm gonna assume the finest sand ever, like 0.01 cubic millimeters. And then maybe I'll live for like 10 years. Worth it. Worth it. I would lay down my life in 10 years just so that everyone I know and love can live another 50 years and have no risk of infections. That basically encompasses disease. Well, if not dying's an option. Like maybe I'll just get really fat. I'm cool with that. I'm already kind of fat. Unfortunately. Comes with the territory of being lazy. When you act lazy and you don't do anything, you tend to gain a few pounds. And that is precisely what happened to me. But it happened to Gabriel worse, so, you know. He still remembers it too. I think he told this story once on stream. He one day ate an ice cream sandwich and then he just decided he was just going to be fat because it was so good. He was just going to be fat forever. There was no going back. I might be talking out of my ass. I vaguely remember him talking about an ice cream sandwich and then being fat. No idea if that's the story. Can't remember. Don't fact check me. You with Swiss rolls? Swiss rolls. Is that the little chocolate cake with the vanilla in it? Is that? Because that sounds really good. Who would win, bug or cat? Depends on the bug. There are some bugs that would fuck up cats. Oh, we still in face game mode. I pressed the button and it didn't work. No, I totally forgot to press the button. I was literally looking at my OBS wondering why I couldn't see the game. Stop calling me! We all good. I'm just really tired of getting called. Dude, I got 10 missed calls last night while I was sleeping. All of them from a internet company that I have not had in 4 fucking years saying, you need to return your equipment. No, go to hell. I returned it 4 years ago. Fuck off. And I will never call them back. It's frustrating because I have my phone right here in case, like, I don't know, my fiance calls or like Iran launches a missile strike on my location or like something. I don't know, man. Shit happens. So I need my phone close to me. 40 points away from what? From what? I guess I better end stream real quick then, huh? If I just end stream right before you get it. You're not 40 points away from Gabe's social security. That's 100 million. How do I look at how many points someone has? How do I look at this? I don't think there's any way to look at that. Did I like do it wrong? Is it not? Yeah, that shit costs 100 mil. There's no way you got 9. You don't have that much. Lying. You lied to me. I'm being lied to. I wonder what the max is. Fun thing you can't check. That's wild. So I guess that's true. It is a 5-legged, 6 purple dotted fireproof poison bug. That sounds like a Pokemon. That dead ass is a Pokemon. I swear to God, that is a Pokemon. It's called Big Ass Fucking Scary Bug. That's its name. It evolves into bigger ass, even scarier bug. It doesn't have a third evolution. Or I should call it a second stage, as it is officially called in the card game. I can't check to see how many points somebody has. This is peculiar. Twitch has a lot of stuff like that, though. There's a lot of things where I'm like, you can't see this? I feel like it would be important to know. And you just, no, you don't get to know everything. Which I suppose is fine. I just don't like not knowing everything. Oh, yeah, and real quick, Trixie. In that case, the bug is gonna win. Probably gonna win, unless it's like, I don't know, tiny. But it could be a draw, like if the cat eats the bug and then dies because it's poison, then I don't know, I feel like that's a draw. Poor cat though. Poor kitty cat. Alright, I'm gonna do this bench later. I wanna finish the floors. Kick! Oh wait, I think you can, yeah, you can send it flying with your power washer. I found that to be very funny when I first interacted with it. And now it's not even amusing. There's no more joy in my life. Oh, I want a cookie so bad. My fiance made cookies. They're in the kitchen, but I've had too many of them. She hasn't had as many. I gotta make sure she also can have cookies. She's at work right now, so no more cookies for me until she gets home from work. So sad. So sad. When do you what do you think the next Monster Monday is going to be? Like what monster? Um let's take a look. Let's take a look. What you shoved tacks in a potato and made a grenade. That sounds like Home Alone type shit. That's awesome. Okay. What is the next Monster Monday going to be? Let me see, because I have it all written down in my little iPad. It just needs to sync real quick, and then I can tell you exactly what it is since you're here and you're asking about it. Okay, bam. The next Monster Monday will officially be golems. The one after that will be zombies. And beyond that, I am not going to tell you. Yep. But the next Monster Monday is going to be all about golems. And then following that will be zombies. And then I'd have like 5 more after that, like plans, but not like anything written or researched. But yeah, I'm gonna be talking about golems. What fictional animals you got, Trixie? What you got for us? Yeah, Coley, that's gonna be the next one. There's gonna be a few videos before that though, and it's not gonna be every Monday. I think I mentioned this in like my other stream. I'm not gonna be like forcing myself to try and stick to a schedule because that's precisely what messed me up last time. But Monster Mondays will always upload on a Monday. So common sense tells you that you know, if you don't see a Monster Monday upload on Monday, it's going to be at least another week just to make sure they're all staying high quality. The rock beak buzzard. Something tells me you don't want to get pecked by that thing. The thing sounds like it would be very painful. Oh, buzzard too. So it's like a, not a carnivore. What are the, oh, no, wait. Ah, gameplay. I'm not used to that. I'll get better at it. This is my first time actually switching scenes. Scavenger? Yeah, Scavenger, that's the name. I don't like that setting. I don't like it. I don't like that setting. Why is how come I can see this first chat but not the name of the creature? I am confused. Did it just suddenly break? I guess we'll find out. What else do I want to work on? Let's clean up this portion before I get too far away. Yoink. Can it reach? It can, probably not. Yeah, it was missing some, so we'll just do a few like that. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon and lime. Okay. But yeah, I remember you mentioned the music needs to be quieter. Yeah, so the issue that I run into, and I'm still trying to figure out a good way to solve, is that while I am editing, I don't have a good way to hear what it's going to sound like on a phone or um like a TV or something like that, because the headphones I wear are very specialized headphones, and they have built-in equalizers that I can alter and change. And yeah, this is weird. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now it's showing up. I think Twitch, my display was weird. It's a turkey-sized white bird that uses its beak that's as strong as titanium to break rocks and crushes them down into nutrients. That's cool. It eats rocks. I think that's nice. It does not crush the skulls of its enemies. But yeah, so one thing that I'm still trying to figure out is audio. That has always been, and I think always will be, the most difficult part of content creation for me, is just making sure everything sounds nice. Right now, like, I know for a fact my S's are way too harsh. I don't know how to solve that. I have looked at a lot of different tutorials, tried a lot of different methods, and none of them just fully work. And so I think the only way it's going to get better is just by sheer practice, just by sheer doing it more and more, and um getting trained and figuring out, like, based on my voice, based on my setup, what what do I need to do to make it not sound like crap. um but yeah, so I find it very difficult to find a way to get to listen to what the video actually sounds like during editing. Since my headphones are specialized, they are not, um it is not a very good representation of the average listening experience. Even when I turn off the equalizer and I have it be basic settings, they're still very nice headphones. And there is a dramatic difference between listening to something with headphones versus not. And I think what I need to do is edit my audio while using a speaker, since that will be more likely how people listen to my content. So we'll get there. And honestly, as long as I'm learning a little bit each and every video, I am a-okay if the quality of those videos is not the highest. I will refuse to post something that I think is bad, that I just did a bad job at, and I just don't think, like I won't ever give you guys something I think is bad, but I might give you guys something where I know where I can improve, and I simply just don't have the skills yet to do so. And shoot, then if people are giving feedback and saying that that stuff needs to be improved, all that does is reaffirm to me that I know what it is I need to get better at, and I'm cool with that. And it uses its saliva to make nests because it's super sticky, and their eggs are bulletproof. Its bite force of 10,000 psi. Why is the chat showing up so weird? My Twitch display is having genuine issues. I don't know if it's having issues for you guys. OBS shows up correctly, but not that. Hello. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It seems like the thing I'm using to show chat to you guys is malfunctioning. Although I'm not. Oh, I did drop some frames very briefly. That might have been when I refreshed, though. I don't know. Can you see what is the strongest bite force in the animal kingdom? I believe the strongest theoretical bite force in the animal kingdom was the T-Rex. But I think currently the actual recorded strongest bite force is the saltwater crocodile. I think so. But I can't remember. I think it's like 15,000 psi or something like that. I have a question. Did y'all move because your background differs from the vids? I did move. Yeah, I'm in a completely different space now. So now I have like a full office setup that I did not previously have. Before it was very different. I even was able to sound treat this wall and that wall. I do need to sound treat a little farther down. I just don't have the money to do that. The stuff's expensive. But yeah, I did move. That's part of why I disappeared for so long. And now that I'm moved in and I am fully situated is when I'm actually able to do this and do it right without also taking away from, you know, my fiance's ability to enjoy her own home, since she now has her own full office and she didn't before. Also, only 3,000 psi. That's the saltwater crocodile, or that's the strongest bite force. That's small. I thought the saltwater crocodile had way stronger. Oh no, I guess, you know, 3,000 pounds per square inch is not small. That's not small at all, actually. That's pretty insane when one elects to think about it properly. Wait, I'm messing up. I almost skipped this. Can't skip things. No skipping. No skipping, no hopping, no nothing. How is the quarter pipe? Oh, the rail. There we go. Cool. But yeah, I moved. New location, new place. And boy, oh boy, was it a lot. Thankfully, it wasn't a very far move, but it was a very difficult move. All moves are challenging, I think, in their own ways. But it was difficult because this is by far the largest space we've ever had. Previously, before we were in our last living space, which is kind of it was a unique situation. Before that, we were in a 900, not even 900 square foot apartment. It was like 870 or something like that square feet. And now the house we're in is like 2,200 square feet. And I'm not saying that to flex. I'm saying that to say that when you only have enough stuff for a not even 900 square foot apartment, and then you get rid of the furniture, and then you move into a full fucking house, you need to rebuy all the furniture. And then you need to build all the furniture. My fingertips, I believe, are permanently scarred from the amount of tool usage I did in the span of just a few days. Yeah, that was something else. 10,000 PSA bite force can bend solid steel. Yep, that sounds like a lot. Then yeah, I guess it would make a lot of sense that the Croc does not, in fact, have one that's 15. I don't know where I got 15 from. I know not where my brain comes up with such figures. It just happens. It just happens. Okay, see now. Oh, hi, Gabriel. I wasn't talking bad about you earlier at all. I promise. I said nothing crazy. I said nothing out of pocket. We were only saying nice things. I don't know what you're saying. What? I said we weren't. We did not say anything bad about you. Didn't say anything bad. What are you doing? Do you know what you're doing tonight? on stream. Also, did you miss a day? Because when I was looking at your stream schedule thingy on Twitch, it showed that you weren't live last Thursday. I think that thing's hella inaccurate. Oh, fuck you, Coley. Okay. Damn. I don't know. I don't even think you're gonna be able to see me. I'm not gonna change my camera. Fuck you. Alright. Ow! That hurt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! My shoulder. Oh, damn, you can't see me. Oh, then if I move further back, you'll be able to see me better. Oh, no! Trixie! Yeah, okay, fine. I'll just do the 20 together. Fuck you guys. Hold on. Making me do exercise. That's rude. If you notice, Gabriel, I'm actually doing it, and you weren't. I don't even know if I can just do straight 20. It's been so long. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, ah! I can't do straight 20. Damn. I already. Fuck you, Gabriel. You don't even do your squats. How many do you owe? A lot? This is why I put a limit of 3 times. Because y'all immediately were like, damn. Let's do it all together. Squats are easy, though. The squats game is a rite of passage. You would be so much healthier if you did them. Dude, my triceps are going to be insane. They're going to be insane after this. Because this is going to happen every stream. Every stream, people are going to fucking do this. Get to work. Fuck you. Whew. Let's not do narrow. Let's do regular. I'm out of shape. That's not it. I should not be struggling. Oh, and squats. Okay. Those are easy. Only reason why those are only 3 times is because of my knee. You're going to spend all your channel points today on this? Damn. I should increase the cost. 5, 6. Can you guys hear my knee clicking? Oh. Several injuries. Okay. I'm going to scam you out of the Tarrasque for now. But I have a good reason. So. Whew. Oh my god. How do I do that? What's head mod? Boink. Boink. I don't know how to do that. Okay. So, whew. I can do the witness Asmodeus, but fuck. I'm so out of shape. Okay. I don't want to do the Tarask because so for those who don't know, I got a new cat. Um, he's in his own room right now. So I don't want to bring him out because I don't want him and Azzy to see each other yet. But I can go get Azzy. He's just sleeping. Let me go get him. I was muted. Damn. Okay. Wow. That's embarrassing. Y'all, I'm so out of shape that I feel ill after doing fucking 30 push-ups and 20 squats because I'm hot. It's hot in this office. Yeah, I know. I now understand why you scam them. But I'm still better than you because I don't scam. Oh man. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna put my headphones back on because I don't need the sound, but y'all can still hear it. Let's go back to the game. Wait a second. Oh, chat wasn't showing up. Chat wasn't on the screen. That's a bummer. Damn, it's genuinely so hot in this office now. Just from a super quick, like not even a real workout, it's already way hotter in here than it's supposed to be. I got a second fan, I'm gonna turn that on. Second fan activate. Audio quality destroyed. Yeah, so I'm gonna sound like shit now, but that's okay. I need to cool off. Yeah, when I said that I'm overweight, I wasn't joking. In no way, shape, or form was that a joke. But yeah, I'm probably actually going to remove the witness the Tarask option just for now, since I can't really bring him out safely, comfortably. He's cool with us, like we'll pet him and hug him and hold him. He lets all that. But just scan them and too much work to remove. I'll just put a an option that's like don't use not yet, or like you will get scammed. I'll put something in there. Because I don't like actually scamming people. I'm not evil. Out of order. Good idea. Good idea. BRB, I get water. Okay. I wish I could get water. I could. It's just in the other room. But I'm not gonna. Because I don't want to get up again. Oh man, that really took all the that took all the energy out of me. I'm not even fucking joking, because I also did push-ups and stuff earlier today, you know, for health. And so I'm definitely going to alter that. I'm going to space it out, like it can only be redeemed once every like 30 minutes or something. That'll probably work. Pufferfish. I love that pufferfish noise. It's one of my favorites. Oh no, we've got so much left to do. And now all I want to do is lay down. Man, is this how you felt during the exercise segment, Gabriel? Holy shit. I'm just gonna have a heart attack on stream or something. Huh. Yeah, I think the thing that I'm using for chat's not working right. What if I boink boink? I don't know how to. Yeah, it's definitely broken. That's weird. That's very weird. Okay, for now I'd rather not have it than have it show up and be broken. So we're just going to hide it for now. We are just gonna hide it for now. Do 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 do. This seems like it'd be so much fun. Like it'd be so satisfying in real life. And then you watch videos of people power washing and they do the time lapse and it's like, I spent 6 hours cleaning this person's driveway. And you're like, fuck, that's too long. Oh, the Asmodeus. He's in the room. Hi, baby boy. Hi, baby boy. They don't get to see you for free. I'm sorry. If they want to see you, they gotta pay. It's the rules. Although it would be really funny if I was showing him, and then I waited till Gabriel came back, and then I put him away, and I'm like, no, Gabriel, you have to pay. Only Gabriel pays. Everyone else, free. But Gabriel, give me money. Give me Azzy coin. That's what it is. The channel points are now called Azzy coin. Wow, he's scratching his head and he's using his back leg and he was doing it so hard it sounded like he was just kicking himself. Okay, I'm not cool enough in this damn office. I need to figure something out. I had 2 fans on me. Still hot. Y'all killed me with the push-ups. I'm dying. Might as well. It's already 2:43. I got to get stuff around the house, and then I also have to record. I want to record a couple videos tonight, so I actually am going to end just so that I have enough time to get everything done that I want to get done. Boop. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Don't know when I'm going to stream next. I'm not really going to hold myself to a massive schedule. I am going to try and do every single day, but it's not going to be the same time every day, that sort of thing. So hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. 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 Azzy, say goodbye. Goodbye.